Hello, what is up guys? I'm here today, back with another Black Desert video. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the most recent patch that came to Black Desert on September 6th of 2023, going over all the events, as well as major changes to the patch, that way you don't miss anything. This week's patch brings a couple of cool events, as well as a couple of changes, so yeah, quickly before you get into it, if you're new to the channel, new to Black Desert, or you've been watching videos on the channel and still have not subscribed yet, please consider it. Helps grow my channel, you stay up to date with new content, and we both win. Without further ado, let's get into it and start off with the events like we do every single week. And the first event is right here on the top of your screen. It is an EXP boost event for life skilling. So for the next couple of weeks, you'll get 50% bonus EXP to all of the life skills except for trading, meaning it's a great time to power level something like cooking or hunting or any of the other different life skills that make a ton of money or just fun activities to do in general. Now's the opportunity to do it, so make sure to take advantage of that. And then additionally, beyond the 50% bonus EXP, we also have an item that you can obtain while you're out gathering. This item is the Golden Insect Amber, which can be brought to the NPC Liana, which is in pretty much every single town in the game, for a buff that'll give you 1 second reduction on your cooking and alchemy time, which is fantastic if you're trying to power level it up a little bit faster, or if you're trying to make more money. Great for that, great one to pick up right there, so definitely something you want to be looking for while you're out gathering. Additionally, the Gathering minigame is going to spawn more frequently during this event period as well. So if you don't know what that is, I'll be putting out a video here pretty soon on how to unlock this thing. Now the next event is a Dark Rift boss event, and for those of you that don't know what those are, in the bottom right corner of your screen you should see a little head icon down here with a number on it. Mine's kind of tough to see down there with the angles right now, but down here, bottom right corner, you'll see a Dark Rift icon. These are Dark Rift bosses. Complete them, they're little mini boss fights. You versus the boss, and they have more items that will drop for them for the next couple of weeks. Starting through September 20th, you have additional items. You also have this item that is called an Unstable Source of Power. You can use this to exchange for various boss gear pieces, and you'll have double the chance to obtain the Remnants of the Dark Rift as well from the Dark Rift bosses. So, neat little event there. If you haven't been doing your Dark Rift bosses lately, now is a great time to knock them out. Next up, speaking of bosses, we have a new item dropping from various bosses in the world, except for Vel. So everything else other than Vel will drop the Old Moon Boss Seal. These can be exchanged for all sorts of different items from the NPC Jatina in the game, and you can see the items right here on your screen. As far as items you want to pick up from this, if you're still working for your Jatina pen pieces, you got these concentrated boss aura boxes that you can pick up. Belongings of an Adventurer is always a good option for some bonus money, but yeah, some of the cool things to pick out. Magical shards if you're trying to upgrade crystals, lots of different things you can get here. Now the next couple of events are pretty quick ones. The first one is new stuff for people that are new to the game. So if you're a new or returning player, you have bonus items when you log into the game that you'll be picking up. Nice stuff in there, including a bunch of like gold and items in general that you're going to use, loyalties, all great things to pick up as a new player. So if you're just starting Black Desert within the last 60 days, you'll have an opportunity to pick up some cool stuff. The next one is for everybody. If you link your Twitch account to your Black Desert account, we'll have a new set of Twitch drops available for you. Now, for those of you that aren't already following me over on Twitch, please consider it. I do a lot of streaming, a lot of content over here every single weekend, so check it out, except this weekend coming up because I have company coming over, but every weekend, though, typically I'm over here on Twitch, I'm live, so feel free to check it out. And yeah, for watching your favorite Black Desert streamers, you're going to have the opportunity to obtain different rewards. Now, the rewards are pretty cool this time around. They're doing them permanently at this point, and for every day that you watch people for 2 hours over on Black Desert, after linking your account to your Black Desert account, you'll get these Black Desert Drop Seals. These can be used to exchange for anything you want from this list of items. One of the premier options is a premium outfit box that you can get here for 80 of these seals. So if you just watch people playing Black Desert for a month, you'll pick up a premium outfit box, which is pretty cool. But there's other stuff in here that's pretty cool, like cron stones and a bunch of other different things. So something to keep an mind out for. If you're watching people on Twitch, make sure to link your account, Black Desert account, to your Twitch account. Now the final event is a guild-based event, and for doing guild missions and whatnot, you're going to get Old Moon guild boxes that have different items in them. Those items essentially help fund your guilds, improve your guilds, all those different words there that mean are beneficial for a guild. Now a more important one for the individual player, if you go to the reward tab and then click on login rewards, there's going to be a new set of login rewards that'll be starting up on September 7th. So you're going to get cronstones on the first day and a bunch of other things out there, including an artisan worker box on the 14th day. So definitely something to pick up there if you're in a guild. Yeah, definitely do that. Now that's going to do it for the events. With that, we can move on into the patch notes themselves, and the patch notes themselves bring a couple of different things. So first things first, got a little tweak here on Berserker. Nothing too crazy though. Kunoichi also got a couple tweaks. Striker gets a bunch of little changes, tweaks, and sort of like fixes on it. So if you play Striker, something to read through there. And then Lan, finally a couple little tweaks there. Nothing crazy like they've been doing for the last couple of patches though, with scalings and big percentage changes and whatnot. Moving on more into the content itself, for those servers where you have somebody completing the most difficult levels of the Black Shrine bosses, There'll be server-wide buffs that are applied. So they talked about this at their big announcement thing a couple months ago where they gave out the roadmap for the game. This is one of the things they announced, so yeah, pretty neat. Got some bonus things like item drop rate increases and all sorts of stuff there. Next up, we've got some naval content for those of you that enjoy the sea content in the game. We have a new mob out there, the Magoria Pirate Fleet. So this is a little boat out here patrolling. You can defeat the boat for different items, including what you see on your screen right here. I'm going to be totally honest with you, I don't do a ton of naval content, but they look like cool stuff, so I guess that's neat. Now moving on from that, a little bit further in the patch notes, we have some changes to the trash loot in Akhman Temple. So 75% buff on the value of the trash loot, however, a 22% reduction in the amount of mobs in it in the Marnie's Realm. So if you're grinding on the Marnie's Realm, less stuff to fight, but the trash loot's up a little bit in price. History of Ruins got a similar situation, a 36% increase to the total value of the trash loot in the area, but a reduction by 22% of the number of mobs in the Marnie's Realm for it. And then in the Ash Forest, finally got a 0.3 or so 36% increase in the amount of junk loot dropped by the various mobs. And yeah, so a couple little changes to grind zones, improving their trash loots and whatnot on that side. For those of you that are more into some high-end stuff, the Ulukita zone has now received silver buffs that you can pick up. So you can pick those up to increase your stats if you're out there grinding, so you don't have to go as far from the location to pick them up. Now, next off in the patch notes, we're going to get into a couple of quality of life improvements. So the first one is an autofill in the central marketplace. If you go to the central marketplace and you're looking for anything that you want to buy, something like a simple cron meal, it'll start to just autofill in, so you can click it and it'll bring up what you're looking for. Neat little quality of life improvement there. Additionally, under the escape key, adventure, Marnie's Realm private zones, this section right here, there's a new Marnie's Realm server status that tells you which servers are currently available for you to enter into the Marnie's Realms on. So if you're out there trying to do Marnie Realm private grinding zones, you have this new feature here to tell you which servers you can do it on. But then with that, guys, not too much else with this patch to go over. So again, a couple of cool little things like the life skilling event. If you're trying to power level your life skilling, good time to do it. Those Twitch drops are interesting now. You can accumulate them from watching your favorite streamers. Yeah, there's the new seals from the bosses if you're trying to pick up some stuff. Dark Rift bosses, a lot of cool stuff going on. So yeah, that's gonna do it for the video. So if it did help you here, let me know in the comment section down below. And again, thank you all so much for watching. I look forward to seeing you in the next YouTube video, the next Twitch live stream, or wherever I happen to see you. Peace.